Once we'd had that first video call, that was it. We was video calling all the time.
We'll talk in the morning, first in the morning.
Mid-morning, lunch, afternoon.
We'll talk in the evening. Sometimes we'll sleep on video call, maybe either or me, depending on who is tired.
We just wanted to talk all the time. If we weren't video calling, we were messaging, checking in with one another.
Our relationship became strong, became so strong.
We was involving each other in all of our day-to-day life, basically. Obviously, because we were speaking on the phone a lot, like the kids, especially my oldest, was like, who is this?
I will speak to the kids every single day in the morning and in the afternoon, maybe in the evening when they're back to school, sometimes before bed as well. Yeah, I just started building that bond with the kids. And
my son absolutely loved drums. And so like Dammy would do like drums with him, and yeah, Oliver just absolutely loved it. And Dammy just worked so hard to build a bond with the children. And yeah, they loved talking to him as much as he loved talking to them.
now I'm in a relationship, we're in a full-blown relationship, and I'm thinking, oh shit, I need to tell my parents, I need to tell my mom. My dad has just passed. I started talking to Laura a month my dad passed.
Dammy literally told his family the day after we video called.
Was my family going to accept? I don't really know, but one thing I know is that my mom has always been easy. No, my mom has always been simple, and always tells me that, look, whoever you want to marry is your choice. You're going to live with this person for the rest of your life, so I can't really dictate who you're going to marry. Then comes to Laura. She needs to tell her family as well.
I held off telling my family, not because I didn't know how I felt about him, but I was a little bit scared. I was about to, I suppose, do something different to what anybody in my family has done before. I was essentially with a black man, a Nigerian man, and a man who doesn't even live in the UK. 3 big things that I was going to tell my family, and I didn't know how they were going to take it. But I had a feeling that there was going to be some resistance from some of them.
My family had to accept. They have no, I don't think, do they have a choice? Maybe not, because it's what is best for me, isn't it? At the end of the day, I'm an adult. I can make a decision. I can make decision for myself.
I didn't actually tell my family until after Christmas. I wanted to get Christmas out of the way with, although I had told my brother, I think in November, I told him. He was cool about it. And then I told my mum just before Christmas. She was fine about it. She got it. She understood it. And then, yeah, the rest of the family I told after Christmas. And I sent a big long text message out to all of them. At the same time, I was shaken. And yeah, told them all, like, I've met this person, this is who he is, aware that there's distance, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what you think, basically. I just want you to support me.
I think some of them didn't even reply because they were still processing the information.
My dad didn't respond. I think he was shocked. He didn't acknowledge it for a few months.
There was a time where me and my friend were chatting.
Dammy video called me and his friend was there, and I was really shocked. I was like, oh my God, like, why is your friend there? I didn't know his friend was going to be there, but obviously they had been working at the market, so they were together. And his friend was just looking at me and he said, like, hi. I said, hi, how are you? And he didn't really say much.
For complete 1 hour, it was surprised. Like, he didn't even speak to me. It was just in deep thought. Like, how can this guy told me that he won this and he's got it? Like, is he using magic? Like, it's not magic, it's law of attraction. So a birthday was coming up.
I spent the day with my brother, and then in the evening, Dammy and I did like a little date night.
I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I got a cake, celebrated a birthday in a restaurant.
He lit candles and he sang happy birthday to me, and I remember feeling really emotional because nobody had ever done anything as sweet as that. Like, to me, that was just such a huge gesture and such a big thing for him to think, although my girlfriend isn't here, let me go and get her a cake. and get her name put on it and celebrate her. It just meant so much to me.
And that was a lovely experience. Yeah, it was so nice, like having to celebrate a birthday in another country. Yeah, the things we do for love. Yeah, yeah. Just thinking about it, it's just so amazing.
He then shared the cake with the staff that worked in like the cake shop. It was like a cake shop restaurant, not restaurant, but like you could sit down. And he shared it and then took some home, and yeah, we had dinner, and the rest of the night is history.
Talking to Laura every single day was the best feeling ever.
I just loved talking to Dami. It was just so easy to talk to him.
We just flow together, like the things she likes is what I like. Like we just click. That's the word. Yeah, we just click in every ramification.
Just all the different conversations that we would have, like politics and just life and conspiracy theories and music, just everything. And
our love just kept growing and growing and growing. I remember a day that I've already booked. I was going to call her in the evening, obviously, and one of my friends came and said, "Look, we need to go out." I said, "Look, I can't go out." I started distancing myself from everybody. Yeah, because I want to spend more time talking to Laura. It was so enjoyable talking to her all the time. So I just started, giving excuses. I can't go out. I'm busy in the evenings. Meanwhile, I make sure that I want to talk to her. The evening is always my time with Laura. We talk all the time, morning all through. But when it comes to the evening, we will talk till 12 o'clock. Then I was a late sleeper. I normally go to bed around 12 or 1. So we'll talk till that time.
he just brought me back to a place where I just felt like me again, that I had lost for so long. I don't think he knew that by being himself, he was allowing me to be myself.
I became the happiest I've ever been in my life.
I think that's a really big thing, because I think when you've spent years kind of like losing yourself and not being true to who you are, and somebody comes along and just, it's not even allows, like he's just, because it's so natural, you can naturally just be yourself. And for that, I'm forever grateful.
So December, she sent me a parcel.
I wanted to send him a parcel just because of like conversations that we'd had about Christmases and things and presents and that. And I just really wanted to give something to him.
She got me my first iPhone. Then I was an Android person.
So I just took out a contract, like a cheap contract. And I wanted him to have an iPhone because I had an iPhone, and I wanted to be able to share, like the family sharing and share the music.
And since I came to the UK, I've been buying her the newest iPhone ever since.
I also wanted to get him the Arsenal shirt because obviously he's a huge Arsenal fan. I got him a few jokey things. One was a blanket with my face on it.
Did I put it in the house? If you've been following us from the beginning, you always see our face is on the blanket on my chair where I sit.
And then something that I wanted to do that was really personal was to write a book. And in that book had entries, like little things that we had done, or how I felt about him, or how I saw our future together.
In that book, she wrote that she would take me to the Arsenal stadium and the Arsenal game. Yeah, we wrote that, and that has come to pass. Imagine Arsenal won the trophy and we went to the parade. Like,
I also got him like a few other bits like honey. I got him celebration chocolates. Yeah, just like little things like that. I think I even got him jam as well. Like proper original jam, proper original honey.
With that iPhone, I started creating playlists with a type of songs that we like, R&B, hip hop, old school, that kind of. I started creating playlists that we both listen to.
When I was growing up, I was always listening to R&B, hip hop, rap. Yeah, when I think about my favourite artists as well, my favourite artists were all music that he listens to and he knew. So when he was playing these songs for me, I was like, geez, like this is taking me back to my teenage years.
We were just so happy, the both of us.
I was genuinely so happy.
Everybody knew about us now, both on social media. My parents knew, our parents knew. Whether they accepted at the time, that is up to them. Yeah, so we just knew that we wanted to be together.
Trying to plan meeting one another during COVID restrictions was a challenge.
Yeah, so watch out for part 5.